everybody. It's another week. Did you check out last week's video topic on dissolving judgments? It's a topic to really reflect about. You could be judging yourself, judging others could be judging you. There's a whole array of things to talk about. Check that video out from last week. So let's get a topic for this week with our mantra cards. See if I can shuffle. Apparently I can't keep a hold of the cards. They're just sliding around in my hands. And if any of you have card decks, sometimes, depending on what kind of paper and stuff that they put on it, you don't know what you're getting. Alright, let's see. What does Spirit have for those that are going to be watching this video? And that's too many cards. What do we need to talk about this week? One flipped over. So that was pretty quick. Oh, uncovering confidence. Uncovering confidence. Just think about that for a second. Confidence. What kind of feelings does that stir up in you when you think about confidence? Whether it's your confidence, other people's confidence, people having confidence in you, like at work, or your children, or your spouse. And the back says, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Yes. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Good card. Good card. I'll flip that over. So if you want to write this down in your journal, if you happen to be journaling along with these videos on the different topics that I cover, and your reflection on the particular topic and maybe something I said or didn't say. Let's see what the book says on uncovering confidence. And I can't seem to feel. Okay, here we go. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos, and when you are an expression of eternal light. There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and to move forward courageously, knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and the world. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Let's just breathe that in for a minute. Confidence. And breathe out negativity. Or whatever you think the opposite of confidence is. Bad self-worth. Bad self-esteem. The reading this, that makes me think about the earlier years of my life when confidence was not something that I carried with me. And if you have trauma, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes this world makes it hard for us to be confident because a lot of things we're being judged by, and we were talking about judgment last week. When you're trying to get a job that you really, really want, and you think you're the best candidate, and you try to go in there and have confidence, and then when you get rejected, that's kind of a blow to it, if you don't have real solid confidence. And sometimes when that happens, you have to tell yourself, well, that just wasn't the right job for me. And you have to think that the universe or God or whoever you subscribe to has your best interests at heart. And there might be a lesson in there somewhere for you, because I believe everything's a lesson. Now, if you're thinking about boosting your confidence, what are you good at? Do the things that you're good at. That boosts your confidence. That's probably one of the easiest ways to boost your confidence, is doing things. Or if you like a challenge, you can go into it with confidence that I'm going to beat whatever this challenge is that I'm trying to defeat. I mean, obviously people around you can help build your confidence, but it's really an inside job. Because people could tell you everything in the world great about you, and if you can't accept that, that's not going to help you build your confidence. You have to do it yourself. You have to find the path forward for yourself to build your confidence, and ways that you can do that will work for you. I'm trying to think what I would attribute me having more confidence. I mean, I still have days it's like, okay, I'm 54 years old. Why am I not confident about this? Because some of it comes with age. I've become more confident as I've gotten older and understand other people's behaviors, my own behaviors, and what society throws at us. So sometimes it helps just to understand what is going on to help build more confidence in yourself. And sometimes when you attempt things that you're not sure about, you may find a confidence within whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, attempt, defeat. There may be some areas that you would say, oh yeah, I'm confident in that, and in other areas you're like, no, I'm not confident in that at all. I choose not to even try. Maybe you need to try more. Or maybe you have, and that's just something that you're never going to be confident in, and that's okay too. I mean, we're not perfect, and like I always say, life is a journey. We're all on our own path to, feel comfortable with ourselves on our spiritual journeys, on our self-care journeys, because, that's what I created this YouTube channel for, is self-care, and there's so many facets of self-care other than just exercise and dieting. We have all the mental and spiritual stuff that we got to deal with every day as we go out in society and try to be authentically and genuinely who we are, which is really difficult some days because, at work you can't always act completely authentic. Like if you swear like a sailor, I mean, that's not going to fly in a workplace unless you have a workplace that's like that, which there are not that many that are like that. Hydrated summer. And confidence is something you can create in yourself. It, you know, it doesn't have this, like, one day you wake up and all of a sudden you're confident about yourself. It can't happen that way. You can wake up one day and, like, all of a sudden things make sense. I mean, it happens. But you can create more confidence in yourself by doing certain exercises and, really thinking about who you are as a person and what makes you special, unique, different, whichever word feels good to you, because special sometimes doesn't work for some people because it's kind of has some weird connotations sometimes depending on what you're talking about. Excuse me, I'm always sleepy when I do these. I think it's more of a confirmation of what I'm saying. So yeah, confidence. I'm sure later I'll think about all kinds of other things I could talk about for confidence. But the point is, I'm giving you something to think about and how you could boost your confidence if there's certain areas you want to do that in. Or if you think you're confident enough and you walk around the world with not second guessing yourself all the time or constantly anxious about decisions that you make because you're not confident in it, then yeah, you got some stuff to work on. You shouldn't be like not sleeping because you're in a neuro loop in your brain because you can't stop thinking about, well, did I do that correct at work? Like what you did already? I mean, there's no reason to even do that because it's already done. You can't change it. You could go in the next day and fix it if it's something that's fixable. But you did what you did and you hope for the best and you move on to the next task. I do this because I want people to think and realize that once you become an adult and you start adulting, now that we all use that word, adulting, that you have control over your life now. You don't have someone all the time telling you how you should be, how you should think, how you should walk, how you should dress. It's up to you, and that includes your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, and your physical health. Because once you're an adult, it's up to you. No matter how much trauma you've had, because I get that, because I've had a lot of trauma. I'm still working on programming. Things that I've been programmed since I was like 3 years old. Just one day at a time, one thought at a time, one reflection at a time, one journaling entry at a time. Try different things. Find out what works for you, makes you feel good, makes you feel confident, makes you feel worthy, makes you stop judging yourself. Makes you believe that you're the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe, because you are. And I could tell you, I could keep repeating this and telling you this, but until you really take it into heart and realize what's good about you and how you are part of the universe, it's up to you. And we all are here for a reason. Believe it or not, even like the worst people in the world, and I think I said this last week too, there are reasons for everybody that is here. There's a reason you are here. There's a reason you have the kids that you have, the pets that you have, the neighbors you have, the friends you have. There is a reason. There is a learning. There is an evolution. We have evolved as humans, right? If you look back in history, the Ice Age, the Neanderthals, which supposedly I have Neanderthal DNA in my blood when I did one of those kits and sent it off. Some of my DNA is that old, which is makes me tired thinking about it. Actually, um, you are here. You're needed, and when it's time for you to go, you will go. It's the way it is. I truly believe that we come in here, come to Earth, come into human form because we have something to learn, something to do. And it doesn't have to be like, we don't have to be president, or we don't have to be like Greta Thunberg, the climate girl. It doesn't even have to be that big. The reason we're here. We're here for experiences, for learning, for growth. Like I said, evolution. Humans do need to evolve. And we're at a place in time right now where that's really what is going on. It's about the evolution of humans. And hopefully not destroying the earth in the process. So think about it. There's a lot to think about. I kind of went off on some other things, made some spokes on the wheel of uncovering confidence, but it's all related. So think about it, journal about it, discuss it with somebody. Have a deeper conversation than just like, hey, you want to go to Starbucks, have coffee, and then don't say much and walk back to work or whatever. Have some real conversations with humans, face to face, on the phone. Actually listen to people's voices, not always texting. I mean, those that know about me, I was in IT for 25 years, so I'm not against technology. I'm against the way we go about using it sometimes. Because humans need connection. I don't care if you're a lone wolf type of person. I tend to be more that way. Partly because I am that way, and partly because of trauma. But we all need connection. Things that don't have connection end up leaving. Oop, there's my cat. So yeah. I'd love to interact with you all more that do watch my videos, and hopefully you'll share some of these with your friends. Because I think we need to have important conversations again. I tried to do that with my son and whoever else was living with me during those times. Sundays, especially if we were playing a game, that tended to bring up more conversations about stuff instead of I had this thing that we watched a movie or played a board game. Watching a movie, you don't really discuss a whole lot unless it's some kind of documentary or true crime or stuff like that. But there's ways to incorporate that into your life, to talk about stuff, even talking to God about it, or the universe, the source, or the Jesus, or God, goddesses. You could have a conversation with your spirit team about stuff. Communicate. Be part of the collective. You're unique and needed. So uncover your confidence and move forward in life. So, let's do a guided meditation on confidence. Let's see. So get comfy, both feet flat on the floor. Sit back in your chair. Make sure your spine's kind of straight, you're not a little crooked. And if you know how to do the white sheet method to clear your space, I would do that now. Basically, just visualize a white sheet covering the entire area, whatever room you're in, and you're going to slowly raise it up. Yeah, and as it raises, it's going to take any negative, low vibrational frequencies with it. We just say negative energy, but that's not a really thing. But it's just low or whatever vibrations, low vibrations. We're taking it all with us. And we're allowing it to cut any cords that are negative as we went. And just allow it to raise up into the sky, and the spirit team will take it and transmute the energy. Unless you're a transmuter and you can do it yourself, then and that's good too. Then you know what you need to do in your space. So take a minute to do that. While I'm thinking about this meditation, since I do this all off the cuff, I don't plan any of this. That's why I use the cards to tell me what I'm supposed to talk about this week, and hopefully I talk about everything that needs to be said, or at least make you think about other things. Makes you think about what you need for yourself, because I'm not going to be able to talk about everything and for everybody, because everybody's different. We're unique, as we said. I'm going to drink some more water, so hopefully you're drinking your water while we're doing this self-care thing. So once you're ready, close your eyes or lower your gaze. Just take some deep breaths. If you want to put your hand on your heart and one on the stomach, make sure you're breathing fully into your lungs, and so your belly expands, that you're not having short breaths. You need to breathe air into you, and sometimes that's a problem for people. That causes problems if they're not getting the oxygen the whole way into their lungs. Your lungs need to expand and take in the oxygen. If you want to do a box breath, or 4, 5, 8, or 7, I forget which it is now, whichever breathing thing you like, because I heard that somebody was trying to do like the 4, 5, 8 breath, and it made them stressed out, which is probably the first time I've heard that from somebody, that a breathing exercise stressed them out, because that's not what's supposed to happen. So if anything stresses you out, modify it to what's comfortable. You don't want to push yourself if you're not completely ready for something. And it's sad because he said he stopped going to meditation stuff because that stressed him out. And that makes me sad, because I think it's important to do some type of meditation. I like the guided meditations. They're good for specific things, but I truly believe you need to do a quiet meditation, mantra-based, breathing-based, connection-based. Mantra-based works best for me. Breathing never worked for me. Of course, I got a mantra specifically for me from my energy healing teacher, and ever since I did that, I don't have real problems meditating. I mean, we all have days that we're off, so it's okay. So hopefully you're relaxing. You've done your clearing, you've done some breathing, or relaxing. So let's just think about, with your eyes closed and being relaxed, just think about your confidence. Where is one area that you don't feel confident? I'll give you a little bit of time to think about that. Think about like the worst area, maybe, because we're going to try to get rid of that, energetically at least. So if you have that in mind, or is there a particular memory that you have? where you've lost your confidence, or you knew you weren't going to be confident and it didn't go well. Let's think about that for a minute. Get that memory in your mind. And let's dissect, how do you feel about it? Just think to yourself how it made you feel. Because there's all different ways you can feel about not being confident, not necessarily just like, oh, I suck as a person. There could be other emotions. It could have made you uncomfortable. It could have made you stressed. It could have made you cry, anxious, depressed. What is it that it made you feel? Could be a whole host of things. Now that you're thinking and feeling how that particular area or incident, scan your body. Is there a place in your body where you think about it and you're tensing up, or you're starting to get stressed, you're starting to get a pain, you're starting to itch? I know sometimes you get like I get extremely stressful, my whole body starts getting itchy now. That's something new that's just happened in the past like 2 or 3 years to me. So wherever it is in your body, sometimes I get pains between my shoulder blades when I'm stressed, and it feels like I need to stretch, and stretching just doesn't work. So we're going to think about that area in your body where you feel that stress or anger or whatever it is. Identify if it's stress, anger. Does it have an emotion, or it just hurts? Because sometimes identifying things and how it feels and what you think about it helps you get rid of it in your body. So we're going to really concentrate on this. Now put a box around it. Kind of sounds weird. But we're going to box it up. And we're going to pull it out. And we're going to let it float up with the stuff that we removed during the white sheet method. We're just going to let that, if you want to visualize like the Amazon guy coming to get your package and taking it away, taking it to be transmuted, or the mailman, or you want to take it out, and if you're a gun enthusiast, you want to shoot it. Whatever works for you. Just reminds me of my ex-husband. He would do that. He used to teach concealed carry. However you want to remove this box and get rid of it is up to you. Letting it go up to the light is probably one of the best ones. Now, think about if you've done any meditations with me before. We all have a star 300 feet above our head. Take your thoughts and consciousness up to your star. And bring healing light down to where you remove that box, and let your star fill that area with healing crystalline energy and light. Filling. Let it expand into the rest of your body. Let it fill you with joy and unconditional love, happiness, compassion, fun. Let it expand out into your aura. Let the light completely fill up your entire body, into your aura. Now maybe think about a time that you were really, really confident about something and you were so proud of yourself. Let's just think about that to boost your confidence. Now that we worked on the negative one, just to help you feel, more joy, more love, more compassion, hopefully for yourself, that, some things you're not confident about and some things you are confident about. And I want you to think of both of those things. We got rid of the bad one. Now we want to think of the good thing. We're going to let it help you heal from what we just removed from your body. Just bring all the good feels in, the good healing energy in. Let it process through your body. It's 11:11 right now. Make a wish. A wish for peace, joy, happiness, prosperity, abundance, however you want to say it. I wish for all my loved ones to be safe and feel loved. Now you can sit with this for a while. And I'm going to let you sit in it. And again, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Crystal from the Crystal Center of Healing. Please like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Forward my videos for anybody you would think would need to hear anything that I'm saying or go through any of these meditations, because we all are in this together, and I'm here to help as best as I can. If you would like to work with me, contact me through email or comment below, or check out the Crystal Center of Healing Facebook page, Instagram. I think I'm still on X. I don't know. Not that I want to be on X. I do have an account on TikTok. I haven't really done much with it. But I wish you a great week. All my love, all my healing energy. And I will see you next time. Take care.